So in Golang, we can declare a variable in many ways. Let's learn about them. So we've already learned about variable declaration in a standard way, that is declaring and assigning it a value on the same line. One thing to note here is that it's equally valid to declare a variable and then assign its value later. So if you print this variable here on running the program, we'll get the value of the variable as expected. Also note that the data type of a variable is as important as it defines what values may be assigned to it. So a variable with the type of string, for example, cannot be assigned an integer value. If an incorrect value is assigned to a variable, the compiler will throw an error, such as this. We get the error that we cannot use 123 as type string in assignment. There's also a shorthand way of declaring variables. Well, Golang supports several shorthand ways. So variables of the same type can be declared and even assigned values on the same line, such as this. Let's see what we get when we print these variables. So we see that the S variable got the value foo and the T variable got the value bar. So this shorthand version is going to work when the variables are of the same data type. While if the variables are of different data types, we can declare them like this. So the variables over here are wrapped inside the parenthesis after the var keyword, but they are on different lines. So if you're going to print them, we'll see our expected results. In addition to the previous shorthand methods, we have one more shorthand version, and it's known as short variable declaration. So it starts with a variable name. So the variable name in this case is S. Then we have colon equal to. This is short variable assignment operator. It indicates that the short variable declaration is being used. This means that there's no need to use the var keyword or declare the variable data type. It also means that the value to the right of this operator should be assigned to the variable. Then we have the hello world string literal, which will be assigned to S. So this makes Go feel like a dynamic typed language. However, implicitly, compiler has assigned S the data type of string. So here we have successfully declared and initialized a string variable. Let's see an example. So here we are going to declare a variable called name, and we're going to give it the value Lisa. Then we're going to change its value to Peter, and it's going to work just fine. So if you run the program, we're going to get Peter in the output. Because name was implicitly given the string data type, hence we can later change on its value to another string, and it would work just fine. Now, even though in short variable declaration, we do not explicitly mention the data type of the variable, so if you try to modify its value to an integer, let's say, and when we run it, we're going to get an error. And it again says that you cannot use 12, which is an integer data type, as type string in assignment. So even during short variable declaration, data type is important, and we need to make sure that we're not modifying its value to a data type that it does not support. Well, that's it for this lecture. We'll see you in the next one.